In 2025, AI and blockchains will work together to build new digital worlds. The foundation layer of digital worlds, Metaverses, is located on Bitcoin. Bitcoin blocks are the immutable Metaverse foundation. AI agents that live on other blockchains can help us build extra Metaverse structures and experiences based on different requirements of latency. To achieve this, we need a cross-chain way for AIs from other blockchains to interact with Bitcoin. This is why qAI was born and why Nakamoto Matrix was built. Please check out our demos or videos. Here's an overview of what we've been working on. I'll touch on stories that lead us here. We are building digital worlds with AIs and blockchains. Building on other metaverse lands is like stepping on falling stairs. One day they may disappear. Building on Bitcoin using the ordinal theory is different. Bitcoin inscriptions are stored and accessible with Bitcoin full nodes. No one can turn off Bitcoin inscriptions as long as the Bitcoin peer-to-peer network is running. Bitmap is the ownership token that represents this idea. I got interested in Bitmap and building 3D worlds on Bitcoin thanks to Spirit Zero. In order to build more on top of Bitmap, I had to attach programs as upgrade reinscriptions on the original Bitmap and Bitmap parcel inscriptions. This is how Blocks of Bitcoin was born during our series of experiments. This upgrade works with other Bitmap projects to provide maximum interoperability. In addition, by attaching block data, transaction value to each Blocks of Bitcoin upgrade, we can render Bitmap on-chain exactly like the off-chain images, rendered with the Bitfeed convention on Magic Eden's Bitmap collection and also in 3D. This upgrade provides a good foundation for building extra 2D and 3D structures on the on-chain Metaverse asset. Blocks of Bitcoin, BTC collection, is where we focus on-chain Metaverse assets. A big part of the Metaverse is the experiences that on-chain assets can bring. I started using the Metaverse Markup Language, MML, to enable building structures on Bitmap. UGC in Metaverse is a shared goal for all Metaverse builders. MML is an open source project, thanks to improbable m2.io, that allows Metaverse creators like chappy_.eth to use XML-like syntax to describe on-chain 3D content placement. There are already multiple projects using MML. This also adds value to interoperability for creators who want to hop on other MML projects. Besides, SML works in both web and Unreal Engine apps. I oversimplified a bit here. Incorporating AIs with MML to generate worlds on the web and Unreal Engine would largely accelerate digital world building. Why not build on-chain multiplayer latency-sensitive experiences? It's possible, but the chain will not be Bitcoin because Bitcoin states update every 10 minutes. Other high-performance blockchains can help build latency-sensitive experiences. The definition of on-chain also varies a lot. My definition of on-chain, influenced by the BTC org team, is anything that runs as advertised inside the BTC ordinal sandbox. I like this BTC ordinal sandbox because all data sources must be accessible via ORD's recursive endpoints, and no external third-party servers can interfere or interact with the inscription content. Is data stored on ETH smart contracts counted as on-chain? Oh well, my ideal BTC app is to use OpCat within a BTC inscription to interact with a user's BTC ordinal assets. It's not there yet, but I found fun stuff along the journey. Wallet-aware inscriptions. There were attempts before me to build BTC inscriptions that interact with wallet extensions, including one inscribed months earlier than my first attempt. To interact with a user's wallet within a BTC inscription, the inscribed JavaScript needs to interact with the wallet extension. This is typically done by calling wallet APIs or external libraries. This led me to build Quark20 HQ, a new kind of BTC inscription that takes BTC CECDSA signatures and is then verified by ETH smart contracts. Without going to other hosted websites or bridges, we can now do cross-chain interaction directly inside a Bitcoin ordinal inscription. Quark20 was born as the first cross-chain ERC20 smart contract app and hosted within BTC inscriptions, sandboxed. Why is Bitcoin Ethereum cross-chain interoperability just a signature away? I understood that JavaScript and BTC inscriptions can access both BTC and Ethereum wallets. But how can I verify BTC data using Ethereum smart contracts without making any external API calls, which are not allowed in the ORD sandbox? I remember when I was learning OpCat BTC CDSA Doctor. Lou from Script had a video saying OpCat script smart contract, not Solidity, can verify any ECDSA not limited to SECP 256K1 and SECP 256R1. That got me thinking about using Solidity smart contracts to verify BTC signatures. It worked, and it was simpler than I thought. Why Satoshi chose SECP256K1 in the first place is another fun storyline. Happy 16th birthday to Bitcoin. Ethereum followed the Bitcoin ECDSASECP256K-1 convention. I further checked elliptic curve math constants in both Bitcoin and Ethereum source codes, and they matched. The same ECDSA CCP256K1 curve characteristics can be used inside the BTC ordinal sandbox. The one BTC signature can bring data to Ethereum smart contracts. Currently, it's Bitcoin to Ethereum one way. The Ethereum to BTC way would need a few more things. I inscribed Quark20 BTC miner inscriptions where BTC ordinal holders can claim extra Ethereum ERC20 tokens qAI inside BTC inscriptions. Cross-chain BTC inscriptions did not stop there. It is time to achieve an important milestone with Nakamoto Matrix, where AI, blockchains, and Metaverse are integrated inside BTC inscriptions and use Bitcoin block data as an immutable Metaverse foundation. ETH smart contracts can bring in on-chain results of AI, Q&A responses to interact. Eternal AI has been working on this. Let the on-chain record decide who built the on-chain AI first. It doesn't matter to me. I further integrated on-chain AI into BTC inscriptions where an ELIZA AI agent can interact with inscribed BTC content using JavaScript. This is beyond AI agents sending Bitcoins as on-chain transactions. This is AI agents interacting with Bitcoin's data from the BTC full node in the form of BTC ordinal inscriptions. In some cases, they cannot be turned off. Check our BTC ordinal content links to experience further. Nakamoto Matrix BTC Ordinal Collection is my ideal Metaverse asset tokens born as BTC Ordinals, and they were built on top of IBTC ETH cross-chain and Bitmap parcels. There are only 798 of them because there were 798 transactions in Block 5, 18357. All 798 inscriptions were created with extra care. Please take a look at their on-chain forms, starting from their Nakamoto Satoshis. The Matrix needs AI agents. Nakamoto Matrix now has a qAI agent built based on pre-2010 Satoshi Nakamoto style, heavily Bitcoin focused, do not speculate, built with ELIZA OS and is live inside Nakamoto Matrix, accessible from BTC inscription content. qAI was first deployed on Base to interact with BTC inscriptions using the low-fee gas on Base mainnet. Base mainnet is now more AI-centered and is supported by several cross-chain wallets and marketplaces. The qAI Solana token was deployed for future extensions on Solana. You can enter the on-chain version of Nakamoto Matrix to interact with cross-chain qAI at ordinals.com. Link below. An Xverse and ETH wallet required. The qAI base holiday airdrops, 25% of max supply, were distributed to OG Quark20 holders who claimed and minted Quark on ETH, and early adopters who filled out our holiday airdrop forms. More airdrops are coming to early adopters who are building with us. Thank you for taking the time to fill out the form. It was great reading your warm words. The qAI-based faucet info found below explains how to paste the BTC Ordinal link inside your mobile wallet app. To experience one-click cross-chain functionality and receive qAI on Base, you will need Base ETH to pay a little gas, 1 drip per wallet. Please use new wallets, compatible with mobile wallets like Phantom, Magic Eden, and MetaMask. qAI Solana integration with BTC inscription is in development. We'll share more in the coming weeks. Contract addresses are listed below in posts and at Quark20.com website. Our early adopters have been receiving tokens during our series of experiments. ETH contracts will be verified on a later date, so please use new BTC ETH wallets, which is a good habit to maintain when interacting with new projects. Thanks for building with us at Quark20 HQ, blocks of Bitcoin. Let's build more with Nakamoto Matrix and qAI in 2025.